Welcome to the VitaLife Show. I'm Dr. Janine Bowring, and in this episode we are talking about natural treatments for MS. Now, MS is a condition of demyelination, meaning that the nerves have lost that protective coating, the myelin, on the outside. And this can be because of, different inflammatory conditions, a deficiency in vitamin B12. So this is really important in terms of supplementation, whether you have MS or you're trying to prevent it certainly and have the symptoms of MS, that taking a proper B12 supplement is very important. So we'll talk a little bit about that at the end of the video. Now, what are the symptoms of MS? So the symptoms can include muscle weakness and imbalances in the body, tremors as well, and loss of speech and vision issues. So it really is, multifactorial. If you think about the body, there's nerves everywhere, and if this demyelination process is happening, then this can be a big problem. The good news is that we can treat MS naturally, and we can help to support the body and the nerves as well, so that they're functioning optimally. One of the important things is vitamin D, so getting enough vitamin D and natural sun exposure is important, but also taking a vitamin D supplement that's highly absorbed to make sure that you're keeping your vitamin D levels up, because they've done studies on, populations closer to the equator don't have the same types of numbers of MS as people that are living, further away from the equator. So that's really important. We have to talk about anti-inflammatories. So the omega-3 fatty acids, if you watch my other videos, I'm really big on taking a fish oil supplement. And that's really important to keep the overall inflammation in the body down, also helping the nerves to function optimally. We talked about B12, so getting that highly absorbed B12. So that's important is to talk about parasites. Now, parasites, we have other great videos here on YouTube about parasites, but killing off those bad guys, those bad bugs, they can be wreaking havoc. There's a lot of, research now looking at diseases like MS and, other autoimmune disorders and the link with having those parasites. So that's super important to do regular parasite cleansing to get those bad bugs out of your system. And not just in your digestive system, they could be in your blood, in your brain, in your organs as well. So that's really important. In terms of your diet, please follow a whole foods diet. So eating lots of fresh, raw fruits and vegetables is really important. Whole grains, get your proteins in as well, whether you do it in a vegetarian way or non-vegetarian. Really important to keep your anti-inflammatory foods, in the diet. And this is anything that's more alkaline forming is also important for your body. So those raw fruits and vegetables is really the way to go. Make sure you're getting exercise as much as possible, fresh air, meditation, so always keeping your moods up, because the happier you are, the healthier you are. That's a known fact. And getting your thoughts out of those negative, thinking patterns is really important in treating any disease. So thanks for joining me today. I hope that you love this video. Please give us a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, The VitaLife Show, so that you always get our newest and latest uploads here on YouTube, as well as ask your questions. Leave your questions and comments below. Also go to our website, vitatree.com, to learn more about the products. But also, if you have questions for myself or our VitaTree experts here, please go to the Ask Dr. Bowring part of our website at vitatree.com, and you can type in your questions and send those questions along to us. I also have a great testimonial that I'm going to share in my next video on MS, so please stay tuned for that. Check it out here on the VitaLife Show. We have a wonderful testimonial from one of our customers who was able to reverse her MS. And, she was actually hospitalized. She was able to go home, start to live on her own again, walking and talking, and incredible testimonial. So please stay tuned for that in our next video. If you have questions for experts as well, call us at 1-844-GET-WELL, and you can talk directly to our experts at VitaTree. Thanks for joining me today.